Hello everybody, this is a Legacy School lesson for Year 6, Spelling, Week 5. For this lesson, you'll need your spelling book and a dictionary, and of course, a pencil and eraser. So we're going to start off with spelling test 4. I'm going to read the words and use them in a sentence. You're going to go ahead and write them down in your spelling copybook. Number 1, quintet. The quintet consisted of 4 singers. Number 2, quadruped. The cow is a kind of quadruped. The cow is a kind of quadruped because it has 4 legs. 3, hexagon. In the geometry exam, we had to identify the hexagon amongst all the shapes. 4, quad. They were watching him as he was walking through the quad. 5, sextet. The sextet was made up of 6 musicians. Quadrant. The quadrant is a navigational instrument. Pentathlon. I often watched the pentathlon competition at the Olympics as it was exciting. Number 9, quadruple. Oil prices have quadrupled because of the war. 10, pentagram. The pentagram is a 5-pointed star and it is an ancient symbol. Sextuplet. The lady gave birth to sextuplets. It's simply a miracle. Pentameter. Greeks and Roman poets wrote poems in pentameters. Hexagonal. The architect is planning a hexagonal building for the new National Museum. Quadrangle. The square and rectangles are both quadrangles because they are basic shapes with 4 sides. Quarter. A quarter of a dollar is 25 cents. Sextant. The sextant was invented by British naval officer and astronomer John Campbell. Quartet. The quartet was made up of 4 musicians. Pentagon. The pentagon is a shape that has 5 sides. So you can go ahead and rewind the video as much as you need to get all of your words written down. And today our lesson is going to be a little bit different because we are taking 2 spelling lists instead of 1. We're going to go ahead and read through spelling list 5 and then spelling list 6. Number 1, septet, a band with 7 members. Octet, a group with 8 members. Heptagon, a shape with 7 sides. Octagon, a shape with 8 sides. Nonagon, a shape with 9 sides. Octopus, a sea animal with 8 tentacles. Octave, a musical term, a series of 8 notes. Octagonal, describing something in the shape of an octagon. September, October, November, months of the year in the Roman calendar, they were originally the 7th, 8th, and 9th months. So these are super easy words for you guys. Heptathlon, a sport with 7 events. Women's have 100-meter hurdles, high jump, long jump, shot put, 200 meters, javelin throw, 800 meters, and the men's has 60 meters, long jump, shot put, high jump, pole vault, 60-meter hurdle, and 1,000-meter run or sprint. A septuplet, 7 children born in the same birth. Octuplet, 8 children born in the same birth. And octodron, a 3D shape with 8 faces. Septuagenarian, a person who is from 70 to 79 years old. Octogenarian, 80 to 89 years old. And nonagenarian, 90 to 99 years old. We're going to go ahead and have a look at spelling list 6 as well. Decagon, a shape with 10 sides. Decade, a period of 10 years. Twice, 2 times. 12th, an ordinal number 12th. 40, which of course is just the number 40. 20th, ordinal number 20th. 100, the number 100 of course. December, originally the 10th month of the Roman calendar. Percent, 1 part in every 100. And percentage, a rate, number, or amount in each 100. Let's continue on. Centurion, a commander of a century, a group of 100 men in the ancient Roman army. A decibel, a unit used to measure the intensity of a sound or degrees of loudness. Decimal, relating to or denoting a system of numbers based on the number 10, 10 parts, a fraction, whose denominator is the power of 10, and whose numerator is expressed by figures placed to the right of a decimal point. Millennium, which means 1,000 years or the 1,000th anniversary. Millionaire or billionaire, meaning they are very rich. Decathlon, a sport with 10 events, and you can read the events, of course, I've written them down for you. And decathlete, an athlete who practices decathlon. All right, so we are going to skip exercises and move directly to dictation. So go ahead and prepare your spelling book, and you could replay as many times as you want to get your sentences written down. Number 1. A high percentage of tourists wanted to visit in December to hear the famous septet in the theater. Number 2. Remember where to put the decimal point, said Miss Taylor. And number 3. The billionaire paid for the expensive fireworks for the celebration of the millennium. All right, so once you're finished with that, you have spelling sheet 5 for homework. You're going to answer the questions which are related to the spelling list. What are the prefixes for these numbers? You're going to go ahead and write those down. Which 3 spelling list words are in months of the year? How many sports are in the heptathlon? These are very easy questions. On the back page, you're going to be working with homophones, just like the past few lessons. We have the homophones there, and there. One of them, the one with the apostrophe, is a contraction, meaning they are. There with an I talks about some ownership, and there relates to location. You're going to answer the questions, and of course at the bottom of the page, as always, you're going to parse the sentence and then write it on the wall. Your sentence is, the 2 small octopuses slept peacefully in their aquarium or aquarium. All right, so good luck, and I can't wait to see your work.